Welcome to the TerryWilson3.com podcast, episode 602. Your go-to resource for all things business, marketing, and entrepreneurship. In today's episode, we'll be diving into 5 easy, effective, and affordable digital marketing tips that small business owners can start implementing today to see immediate results. Whether you're a real estate agent, restaurant owner, or home service provider, these tips are sure to help you elevate your digital marketing game. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
Welcome to TerryWilson3.com, home of TW3. Are you ready to take your money, business, and life to the next level? You are worth more, and you're about to hear how and why. So buckle up and listen up as we journey to the next level. Please welcome your guides to reach your goals, the TW3 family.
You're listening to TerryWilson3.com. TerryWilson3.com. Inspiring, informative, and entertaining content for the entrepreneur and small business owner.
How are ya? What is going on today? We're talking about the big five. This was inspired by someone that sent me in a very honest email. Local business owner here in the upstate of South Carolina. And I totally get it. In the email, here's the gist of the email. My God, there's so many things to keep up with AI, with social media, with websites, with digital marketing, with SEO, with all this. Terry, can you just break down a simple punch list of maybe 3 to 5 things I just need to get done and worry about those things? What are my top 5 things to worry about? Because I don't have the bandwidth to worry about everything. And I was like, that is a great question. That's a smart question. Because let's face it, none of us have time to worry about in that definition of anxiety is when you just become overwhelmed with everything that's possible to worry about and you don't have the bandwidth to calculate to deal with it. It's the textbook definition of overwhelm. There's just so many things. It reminds me, I know I'm showing my age. I grew up watching reruns of I Love Lucy, and I remember that conveyor belt where she worked in this chocolate factory, her and her neighbor there, and the conveyor belt was going by faster than they could wrap the chocolate. So what they started doing was eating the chocolate to try to keep up. And isn't that pretty much sums up what a business owner has to face day to day? There's just so many accounts receivables, accounts billables, inventory, employment, human resources, then getting people in your restaurant, your retail shop, your whatever you're doing. There's just so many. I'm telling you, business ownership is not for the faint of heart. There's a word, and I was doing something on the side I'm trying to develop a product, okay? Just to let you know. And in this product development that would work along with people that are in the gig economy, I said, hey, I'm going to go out and do some, Uber driving for a day just to see what they're having to face, go through, do this, because if I could figure out a way to leverage and help people leverage their time that's already in, these share ride, type environments, then I might be able to help them double dip, basically make money while they're making money and leverage their time even better. And so in that product development stage and just sort of trying to get the tempo and what time do you actually have and what time do you not have, it came very it became very apparent to me, there's a personality type that if you can't accept the pressures that responsibility bring, boy, it's tough. So I'm telling you, working for yourself, self-employment, no matter if you're just on the small entry level of working in a sort of a gig economy up to managing a team of employees and all of this, is not for the faint of heart. It's just not. Nothing's easy. Let's face it, nothing worth having is easy. But boy, when you decide that I'm not going to punch a clock, but I'm going to punch my ticket to go to a place I want to go, you've signed up for, some heavy lifting. But of course the payoff is better. The higher the fruit, the sweeter it is, right? The more difficult it is to get to it. So it's just par for the course. But in that process of running your business, managing your business, developing your business, and all of that, anytime you can quantify things down to just a small, let's just focus on that. Let's not try to do everything at one time. Let's not make, perfect the enemy of good. Let's just, what would it take to get good right here, right now, so I can mitigate, the emotional and physical bandwidth that things pull on and can pull on. Well, that's just smart. And so this question sort of got me to quantify, if I was starting a business, or if I had a business, and I had to worry about 5 things right now, because I'm starting from scratch, starting from ground zero. Maybe you've been in business forever, but you haven't spent time worrying about your online presence and your digital marketing strategy. So I'm going to take it from there. And here are the 5 things in order that I would worry about first. Number 1, claim your Google My Business. Every talk I give at the Small Business Association meetings I go to, at the leadership conferences I attend and speak at, anytime I'm in front of any group of entrepreneurs, small business owners, the very first thing I'm always saying is claim your Google My Business. It's just as easy as Googling your business name, seeing if it's registered with Google, and if it's not, or if it is, either way, and you don't have claims and claim the rights to that, you need to, for several reasons. Let's say you're a pizza restaurant in Boiling Springs, South Carolina, and you're not one of the major franchises. You're not a Pizza Hut, Pizza Inn, Domino's, Marco's, those type of things, but you're just, the Perfect Pizza. Well, we've got a place called Perfect Pizza here in Inman. I think it's Inman. It's on 9, but it's not in Boiling Springs. If you don't have, say your name was Perfect Pizza, if you don't have the Google My Business page claimed, here's what could happen. Your rivals down the road, let's say House of Pizza, that's on Asheville Highway, they could go over and claim your name. So anytime someone was to Google Perfect Pizza and they call the number there on the Google My Business page, they're actually ringing House of Pizza. So it's not only just helping you in your online presence, people finding you, it's also protecting you from other competitors stealing your traffic. And there's nothing, you might say, well, that's unethical. That's it might be. I'll let you decide, but it's not illegal and it's allowed. And here's something you might want to consider. These big box companies like the Pizza Huts, Domino's, Marco's, Little Caesars, they have marketing folks like myself that they outsource work to, and they will say, hey, go in, and anybody that doesn't have these little mom and pop brands claimed on Google, claim it for us. And so when they go in and they Google their local pizzeria, the number that it's ringing is the Pizza Hut there, or that way they get first crack at it. So the big box companies are doing this. The small mom and pops are competing. So the first thing you can do to protect yourself from losing online traffic for people, because wouldn't that be awful? Someone sees your company, your business, comes in, has a great experience, loves your food, loves your product, loves your service, loves whatever is about that turned them on about you. And then they decide, hey, a couple weeks later, we want to have that again. Let's see if they'll do takeout. They Google your name and it pulls up a number. They call it, and all of a sudden they're ordering from your competitor. I mean, you want to get me mad? That would make me upset. So make sure, first and foremost, if you've not gone over to Google My Business and claimed your business name, do that. It's free. It walks you right through it, and it won't take any time. Now, it is a little convoluted. So if you need somebody to help you walk through that process and make sure you're doing it correctly and you're linking it correctly back to your website and all that, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help you with that. That's one of the things that we do. That's one of the services we provide. We'll even provide it for free. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed. You can do it yourself, but if it's something that is like, my God, it's more computer stuff, I get it, then call us, 864-507-9696. That is a free service that we provide that for you, just to help you out. So you can call and we will get your Google business claimed. It doesn't cost anything because we know what we're doing. It don't take that much time, and we'd be more than happy to help you, hoping that, some other services we provide later down the road, you'd find value and might want to do it, but you don't have to. But I'm just saying that's a free service that we provide. So don't get overwhelmed if you get there and it's just, I want to cook. I want to sell insurance. I want to sell real estate. I don't have to deal with that. We'll take care of it for you. Just call us. Okay.
Inspiring, informative, and informational.
This is TTW3.
Introducing the revolutionary reputation management system by TW3, your one-stop solution to enhance your business's online presence and reputation. Are you ready to take control of your online reputation? Look no further, because TW3 has you covered. Our powerful software is designed to acquire, capture, and publish the authentic reviews of your valued customers. Let's delve into how the TW3 reputation management system can transform your business. The key benefit of our system: we make it incredibly easy for your clients to leave positive reviews, boosting your business's online reputation. When a customer has a fantastic experience, their positive review is instantly published for the world to see, driving up your business's positive reviews. But what if a customer had a negative experience? No worries. Our system ensures that the negative review is sent directly to you, the business owner, first. This gives you the opportunity to address the issue with your customer before a negative review is published, preventing potential damage to your online reputation. By having a way to instantly publish positive reviews and capture and address negative reviews, the TW3 reputation management system helps your business not only maintain but increase its review score. And here's the kicker: consistently published reviews don't just affect your reputation, but they also have a profound impact on your SEO score. Higher SEO scores mean more visibility for your business online, and that translates to increased traffic and more potential customers. So whether you're a small local business or a large corporation, the TW3 reputation management system is your secret weapon to success. Join countless businesses who are already reaping the benefits of this innovative solution. Don't wait any longer. Boost your online reputation, improve your review score, and skyrocket your business with the TW3 reputation management system. Contact us today and let us help you take control of your online presence and reputation. TW3, your reputation is our mission.
He's often imitated,
but never duplicated.
You are listening to the TerryWilson3.com podcast,
the home of TW3.
Number 2, and this is so important. This is one of the easiest, freest. It is free ways to just, before I would go and spend ad money and keywords and AdWords and clicks and spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month on getting traffic to my website, to getting traffic to call me. Before I do any of that, I would do number 2. And that is, I would encourage online reviews. Reviews are incredibly important for building trust and credibility online. Encourage your clients to ask satisfied customers to leave reviews on Google, Facebook, Yelp, and other relevant platforms. Responding to reviews, both positive and negative, also shows engagement and care for your customers. So not only from an online reputation is it going to help you. Here's what people don't get. It also drives your SEO up. It is a free way of getting more and more traffic to you. Even if it's a negative review, it helps your online relativity, because these are machines. They're not people. Okay. There's algorithms, and now AI is interjected into it. But long of the short, the algorithms see, hey, all of this activity, all of this content, all of this clicking is going on about, this pizza company over here, or this insurance agent over here, or this church over here, whatever it is you do. All the machine says is there's all these backlinks going back and forth and talking about this particular company right here. So that means there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of people looking for it. A lot of people want it. A lot of people need to see it. So bring it up in search. So when someone types in pizza places near me or churches near me or whatever, you are just naturally rising up from just the bottom of the barrel. So make sure you always ask for reviews. And I will tell you, why do business owners not ask for reviews? Well, I can tell you as one business owner, and I've talked to several others, but you'd say it just seems, why wouldn't you? Well, if you are in a service industry, let's say you're in a food restaurant, you know as well as I do, people are not their better selves, especially on Sundays after church in a restaurant. It's a sad commentary, and it's actually an indictment on religious people. But it's just the truth. People are awful in restaurants, specifically. I've got family, all three out of 5 of my kids have worked in the restaurant business. I've worked in the restaurant business. I've worked in public service my whole life, worked with people, churches, in every context. You can do everything right. You can be 100% on your game. You delivered the food on time. You got them a hot meal. The food's actually really good, relevant to what everybody else has said. You've got a business that people are constantly coming in, and it does not matter. That person, for whatever reason, because they're having a bad day, I have seen it where their own eyelashes falling off into their food, and now they're complaining. I've seen that they have made a mistake pouring their own drink, and now it's your problem. And because of that, and because of that dynamic, restaurant people especially, and people in service business, they're scared to ask people for the reviews because they're scared to death that they're just going to be a whipping boy in front of everybody now. Now you're giving them a platform to just show themselves. And you did everything right. And so how do you manage that? How do you protect against that? We have a reputation management system that will capture every review. They're real reviews. And even when it's negative, you get it so you can respond to it and you can address it. And if it's something that needs to be addressed that you really actually need done differently, you have that. You have the feedback from the client. Even if they're not technically right, you can then encourage them to say, hey, we hear you. We're going to work and we always try to do our best. I mean, you can do whatever you can to maintain and save and salvage that business relationship. But that negative review doesn't get published. It goes to you directly. And if it's a positive review, it goes to you directly, but then it can get published. It's a way of basically filtering out the illegitimate, not relevant. Now, if it's irrelevant, you did something wrong, you did something nefarious, there's going to be a way for them to still post the review because you can't suppress people's ability to say what they need to say. But if it's a situation where it's a misunderstanding, at least you get out in front of it first and have a chance to turn that, make them happy before your reputation gets dinged. Put that in place. Get that in place so that you can encourage people to leave reviews, because the more reviews you get, the more activity you get, the better you're going to be served. Because I would much rather be relevant in search than be spending thousands of dollars in ads and cold marketing. Because people that are actively looking, I've said it, and I've said it on many podcasts, many webinars, but $10 spent in advertising is worth $1 spent in SEO. Because when you can rise to the top by people that are already looking, that need, want, desire, and can afford what it is you offer, you are in it to win it. You're going to convert 90% of those if you're doing your job and doing it right. So that's number 2. Get your reviews up. Get them going. Ask people for reviews. I have literally, listen, you know why I give so many books away on my website? You can go to terrywilson3.com right now. Go into the coaching tab. I've probably got 5 to 10 books over there. You Are Worth More, you can get for free. Warning, Opportunity Ahead, you can get for free. Jesus' 9 Ways to Happy, you can get for free. A mindset book. The Instagram book on how to grow a business on Instagram, you can get for free. All of this content, whether it be, technically how to do things or mindset, how to position yourself, I give it away. But why? Well, one, it builds rapport with my audience, of course. But number two, it gives me a legitimate reason. Hey, if you like that and you got encouragement out of it and it inspired you, would you mind taking an item and looking for money? Just take a few months. I go and give talks away for free. And I tell them up front, listen, I want to serve you so well, and I want you to leave so inspired, so informed, and have so many different illustrations that shows you how to do this that you will want to, hey, you'll knock me down. What can I do to help you? And here's all I'm asking. I'm not looking for your money. All I'm asking is for a positive review. And if you want to do business, let's talk about it. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here working for a positive review. That's how important it is to me, because I have seen what it does in my SEO and my online reputation, and help mitigating those people that there's, Jesus himself could die on a cross, come back to life, give them eternal life, and they still wouldn't be happy. And if he can't make them happy, who do I think I am? So it's just, there's some people you're just not going to make happy. And so having a strong review program, that's number two, and it's right up there. Number one, claim your Google My Business so that you have a place for them to leave reviews. And then number two, get those reviews going. And I would put it on Google before I'd put it on anywhere else. Google's the place to be. Number three, create and share high quality content. I'm telling you, the reason I do this podcast, the reason I do webinars, the reason I go out and do free trainings, the reason I go and give talks, the reason I write books, content. The reason I do that is because I have figured something out. It took me a long time, but it dawned on me about 10, 12 years ago. Been doing this TW3 thing now, 16 going on 17 years, since 2008. But here's what I figured out. Content sales. People don't want to sit in front of a sales pitch. They don't want to sit in front of people trying to convince them, persuade them something, and sell them something. But if they are inspired, if you inform them, give them some relevant, entertaining illustrations of how they can be better in their lives, be better served. If I can create content around those three I's, inform, illustrate, and inspire, I'm going to be okay. Maybe they go get a website from somewhere else. Maybe they get coaching from someone else. Maybe they join a mastermind somewhere else. But there's going to be some that comes back and says, you were the person I heard from at first. You said this, and this is what it triggered, and I'd like to get involved. You cannot go wrong by creating and sharing high quality content. Now, I want to put a pin in that real quick. The optimum word here, and I speak to myself, but I want to speak to everybody, is the word quality content. Now, there is something to be said about quantity because of algorithms and training, social media accounts and stuff like that to pull your stuff up. But I have, and I continue from time to time, and I'm learning and I'm trying to get better, but just so you know where I'm at. AI has made it really easy to make a large quantity of content. But that doesn't mean it's quality. And the problem is, if you push out too much bad, cheesy, not very informative, not very illustrative, not inspiring at all content, you're going to train an audience that I don't want to see that, and you'll lose an audience. And I've done that. I mean, I get so excited about these toys and the ability to create content that I will, I can do that, and just start pumping it out, because AI has allowed me to 10x, if not 100x my output. But one of the things I started seeing myself do a couple months ago is like, but I don't need to create content for content's sake. I do need some quantity out there. You do have to produce quantity, and AI will help you. But it has to be quality. You cannot sacrifice quality content. And what makes it quality? It brings value to the customer. It inspires them. It informs them. And it illustrates a way that they can do whatever and solve whatever problem they're trying to solve. So it has to be inspirational, informative, and illustrative. And without those three things, I don't think it's quality. I will watch content. Sometimes it's not necessarily inspiring, but it's entertaining. It makes me laugh. So, it has that element to it. But the content that a business person and your audience is going to want to see is, hey, I need to get more butts in the seat. I need to make more sales. So if you're in my space, in that mindset that I'm talking to business owners, I want to show constantly how they can do things better in their business to help their business. That way, I'm always broadcasting on WIFM, because that radio station, everybody tunes into. And you say, what radio station is that? That is What's In It For Me, WIFM, broadcasting live. When you broadcast on that band, everybody tunes in all the time. Most popular radio station since the beginning of time. So create and share high quality content. Content marketing is a powerful tool for small businesses. It creates helpful and relevant content for your clients' target audience, such as a how-to guide. That's a great one. Tips and industry news. Share this content on their website and social media channels to drive engagement and establish your authority. And that's the other thing. It puts you as the expert in your industry when you're constantly creating content. And lastly, I'll say this about content creation. I've said this for years, but don't get trapped in thinking that you've got to be this, Mark Twain writer or, videographer, that's just amazing. You don't have to do any of that. You could just curate good content. If you don't want to create, then curate. That means just assembling other people's stuff and saying, hey, I saw this and I'm wanting this out in front of all of my clients, all of my audience, the people that follow me, because I thought this is something that all of you would like to see because it just blah, blah, blah. So allow other people, and all you are is a curator. You could create a blog right now by going to terrywilson3.com/hosting, get a free website, set you up a blog, and host different videos, different podcasts, different things on your blog, and then just start driving traffic to it. And then you got them in your sandbox. It's how easy it is. So make sure you're creating or curating high quality content.
So don't go anywhere. Terry and his team are just getting warmed up. We need to take a brief break, but we'll be back to continue the conversation. Remember, if you have any questions, you can call or text us. Our number is 864-507-9696. Again, that is 864-507-9696. Be right back.
Unlock the power within you. Discover the untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. You Are Worth More isn't just a book. It's a transformative guide to understanding your unique value in today's ever-evolving marketplace. Visit youareworthmorebook.com and claim your free copy. Within these pages, you'll unravel the secrets to identify your distinct strengths, refine your skills, and ignite the passion to pursue your true worth. Life isn't just about survival. It's about thriving. This book is your roadmap to not only surviving, but excelling in a world that demands your best. About recognizing your potential, developing your talents, and finding the inspiration to chase after what truly matters to you. Let You Are Worth More be your companion on this journey. It's not just a book. It's a catalyst for change. Empower yourself, elevate your skills, and embrace the opportunities that await. Visit youareworthmorebook.com today and embark on the path to realizing your full potential. Your worth is far more than you might imagine. Claim your free copy now and begin your transformation.
Welcome, fellow leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Today, I invite you to step into a world where greatness is not just a goal, but a collective reality. Introducing the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3, a sanctuary for those seeking not just success, but exponential growth. It's more than a group. It's a synergy of minds, a convergence of aspirations, and a breeding ground for extraordinary accomplishments. You'll learn not only from experts, but from the stories of those beside you, fellow trailblazers who weathered storms and conquered obstacles, enriching your own journey. Imagine being surrounded by a league of highly motivated business owners and entrepreneurs, each driven by the same passion for success, propelling each other towards greatness. Embrace the power of networking, the art of learning, and the joy of sharing your value. It's not just about what you gain, but what you contribute. Dare to be exceptional. Dare to be part of the elite. Don't just dream of success. Surround yourself with those who are already living it. Join the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3. Elevate your success. Elevate your life.
Now, if you know what you're worth, go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hit. Yeah. And not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
This is TW3.
Utilize social media advertising. Social media advertising can be very cost effective and targeted. That is one thing that social media does that no one else can do is it can filter for interest. Social media, specifically Facebook, knows all. If you want to get in front of people that specifically like something that is located in a certain area and have a certain income, social media knows all that information. You can't get that kind of data from anywhere else but social media. Help your clients create engaging ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn to reach their target audience. Use demographic and interest targeting, maximize the effectiveness of the ad. So I don't have anything to do with Braves baseball except I love them, right? You can see behind me if you're watching on the video. I watch their games. I go to the games. My favorite pastime is to watch Braves baseball. However, my business is talking to other business people, entrepreneurs. But how do I leverage my affection and interest for baseball in my business? I will run ads. I will publish things in these groups on Facebook and other places that are about Braves baseball. And I will be talking about how I podcast from home, how I did some marketing from home and used Braves baseball paraphernalia, tickets, and different things as giveaways. I will always bring it into the story somehow. So I've captured their attention. And what that does is everybody that's over in those groups that are business owners, entrepreneurs, small business people, salespeople, all of a sudden they're seeing content for the first time through the guard being let down because someone's talking baseball, but then they're also hearing about this thing else over here. So I'm sort of getting into their mind through the back door. And I use interest that way all the time on social media. That's one of the great things. So it doesn't matter. Pick an interest. Maybe it's faith. Maybe you have a favorite minister or religious leader, or maybe you have a favorite group or band, or maybe you have a favorite hobby. You can get on, and whatever it is you sell, whatever it is you do, you can start the conversation and have the conversation about whatever it is that group is about, and then start bringing in certain elements of your business. And those who have that same interest but have the problems that your products, goods, and services solve, they see that, and all of a sudden you've got their attention because you didn't start the conversation. Like if it was me, I didn't start the conversation off of lead generation or marketing or anything else. I started the conversation off about Braves baseball. But then as you go down, I start showing how I use these tools, and it affords me the opportunity to go see more games and all this. And I just work it in the conversation. One of the most brilliant things I've ever heard, I always give Ray Edwards credit for that. And if you don't have his book, go out there, This is the Bible. When it comes to marketing, I always promote that. And I'm not an affiliate. I've had him on the podcast. I love him to death. It's called How to Write Copy That Sells. But I will tell you the $100, the $1 million thing he said in here for me, was this. The key to marketing is to join the conversation your audience is having so you can have the conversation you want to have. That's just brilliant. I mean, that he summed up what I'm trying to tell you about how I use these Facebook groups. I go in and have the conversation everybody's having so I can move the conversation over to what I want to have. And then they're open to it. Their guard's down. If I came to these folks and said, hey, I want to talk to you about lead generation. Hey, I want to talk to you about SEO. Hey, I want to talk to you about marketing. Hey, I want to talk to you about advertising. Hey, I want to talk to you about how I can come in and help you set up, more communicational systems in your company to make it more effective, more efficient. All of those things I can do. I want to do. I get paid to do. That's what I'm in business for. But they don't want to hear that. If they do hear that, their guard goes up. Okay, here's someone trying to sell me something, and right now I don't have time, and we're sort of locked into the system we already use, and I don't want the hassle. All of these things come up. But if I'm talking to them on another level, on another thing, and then they start seeing things in my feed, it piques their interest. I'm telling you, it's worth $1 million. So social media, that's how you use it. That's how I use it. And that's how you can use it and become much more effective. So the 4 things we've covered so far that if you want to talk about, I'm about to get the last one that I would focus on. Number 1, again, is claim and optimize your Google My Business. Number 2, encourage online reviews. Number 3, create and share high quality content. Number 4, utilizing social media advertising. And 5th and finally is this: optimize for local SEO. Local SEO is crucial for small businesses to appear in local search results. Help your clients optimize their website and content for local keywords. Ensure that their name, address, and phone number is consistent across all directories. It's a little bit of a hassle. That's why we provide a service to do that. But we can give you an online health score for free. Just go to terrywilson3.com/health, and we'll show you how you're listed on all these different platforms, or if you're listed on all these different platforms. And if you would just fix that, and we provide it for you for free, if you would just fix that without spending any money, that is going to raise your SEO. And that just means I helped one client. They didn't spend a dime with me. I just showed them, here's all the platforms that you are available to. Here's the ones you're on. Here's all the ones that you're not on. Get on all of those and fix your name, phone number, and address, and make it exactly the same on each one. Just by doing that, they came back 60 days later and says, Terry, my phone is ringing off the hook now simply by doing that. I said, yeah, because here's the problem that people don't understand about SEO. If you look one way and are listed one way on Facebook, and then looked and listed a different way on LinkedIn, and then Google My Business is another way, and then Yelp is another way, and then this and that, and you would be better off not being listed at all online and being found than having it listed poorly. It literally done wrong is it's not a net zero, it's a negative. You're getting penalized for not having that cleaned up and done right. So get that over there at terrywilson3.com/health. It'll show you exactly what the algorithm from Bing, Yahoo, and Google sees. Not what you think you look like, not what you from your own perception you should be pulling, by what they say you're listed as. And by doing it that way, it is going to help your online discoverability. Like I did this for myself 6-8 months ago, and I'm telling you, this is where I came up with the cliche, $1 in SEO is worth $10 in any other type of marketing and advertising. Because I have been a cold marketer my entire life. I've been talking to you folks that's been with me since 2008 about SMS marketing, about email marketing, about social media marketing, about voice drop marketing, and I've done radio and TV marketing. I've done newspaper. I have done every type of cold marketing, snail mail, putting out mailing pieces. And they all tell you what, 2%. It's even in my book. I even do a mindset thing on it about how, don't worry about it if not everybody likes you. In marketing, a home run marketing piece is a 2% response, which means I have to send out 100 marketing pieces for 2 people to even respond on it. Now there's 2, if I close even a fraction of that, that's just the numbers. It scares people, but it's just this reality. That's the numbers across every medium except SEO. SEO is different because that's an audience that's already looking, wanting, desiring, and can afford what it is you offer. So by you being pulled up, so listen, which is more effective? Sending 100 mailing pieces out to random people and saying, hey, I do plumbing and I can fix leaks? Or having it set to where the next 10 people that have a leak, when they Google local plumber near me, you're in the top. That's the difference. Because maybe not 100 people that you sent that cold marketing piece needs it right then. And good luck them remembering it later on. But if you're showing up in SEO, and when people, or when you're showing up in voice search and you're saying, hey, I need this, right then and there, those are the people you're going to close. And if you're first to answer and respond, and we can show you how to do that, you're just going to win and win every time. So those are my top 5. I hope I answered your question there. I'll be sending this podcast out to the person that asked me that. But claim your Google My Business, get those online reviews going, create and share high quality content, utilize social media the right way, and get your SEO game on point. If you do those 5 things, you're going to be a lot better served and in a lot better position. And more importantly, and this is true, spending a lot less money. Because let's face it, folks, with the economy and inflation and cost of doing business and everything, all the challenges a small business owner has in today's economy and market, anytime you can save money, anytime you can spend a penny and bring in another dollar, let's get it. Let's get on it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast and getting a lot out of it. Let me know if you got any questions. Go to TerryWilson3.com and talk to my chat bot right there, and that'll get it over to me, and I will reach out and help you in any way I can. Remember, if you need help claiming your Google My Business, we will do that for you. If you need help with getting your online review game, we can do that. If you need help in getting content, quality content out there, or need a website to put some content on, we're offering free websites. All you have to do is go to TerryWilson3.com/host or hosting, one or the other. I think it's TerryWilson3.com/hosting. But you can get a free website right there. If you need help with your social media, we got a special going on right now. For $97, we give you a year's worth of publication of publishing social media content for you. So we got that. If you need help with figuring out how you listed on SEO, go to TerryWilson3.com/health, and we can fix your SEO game so you're being found. So everything we just went over, you can do yourself, and we help you for free. So let's get going, folks. This is the time to get the gas pedal pushed down. This is not a time to just sit back, because let's face it, business and money and growth is not just going to fall in our laps. You know, blessed are those who are hungry. So if you're hungry, let's get out there and eat, right? Talk to you later.
So we hope you've got a lot out of the content today. Please take a few minutes to give us a 5-star positive review at TerryWilson3.com/review. This helps us promote our content and continue to reach more and more people. Again, thanks for being part of the TW3 community here at TerryWilson3.com. Please like and share our content, and we will see you soon.
So if you're still cold calling or pestering your friends and family online, then please stop. Why, you ask? Well, because you don't have to anymore, you dope. My friends at TerryWilson3.com have over 200 million leads. That's right. Over 220 million leads that are saying, please, mister, please sell me something. So the next time you need leads, have Terry's team get you a list of leads that actually want and could afford your products or service. Go to TerryWilson3.com/lead list now and get over 1,000 leads for less than $70. That is crazy. Over 1,000 leads for under $70, but you have to act, go to TerryWilson3.com/lead list and get a list of leads that actually would want to buy your Shake product.
Welcome to a groundbreaking case study that unveils the success story of a realtor who transformed their marketing strategy with TW3 geomarketing technology. In a world where personalized advertising is king, this realtor harnessed the power of geo-targeting to elevate their brand and boost property sales. Our featured realtor faced the common challenge of getting potential buyers to remember their agency after visiting a property. In a saturated market, standing out is key. But how can you make a lasting impression? Enter TW3 geomarketing, a game-changing technology that puts your brand directly in front of your potential clients after they've shown interest in one of your listings. Imagine every time a prospect views a home, your ads follow them on their favorite platform. With our geomarketing service, your ads don't just appear on one platform. They seamlessly integrate across YouTube, Facebook, local cable commercials, and even the podcasts your clients love. It's not just about being present, it's about being present where your clients are too. The magic happens with retargeting. Potential buyers see your ads multiple times, reinforcing your brand and the homes you have to offer. This sustained visibility ensures that when they're ready to make a decision, your agency is the first that comes to mind. Our featured realtor experienced a significant increase in client engagement and home sales. all thanks to TW3 Geomarketing. Their success story is a testament to the effectiveness of this revolutionary technology. Are you ready to transform your real estate marketing strategy and witness unprecedented results? Don't miss out on the opportunity to leverage TW3 Geomarketing for your agency. Don't let your listings fade into the background. Call us today to unlock the full potential of TW3 Geomarketing and take your real estate business to new heights. Your success story starts with a simple call. Call us today. You can call or text us at 864-507-9696. That's 864-507-9696. You can also visit online at terrywilson3.com.